kwesifundo sethu sanamhlanje. Namhlanje nginiphathele isifinyezo senkundla yesibili kwicala kaliboni. Let's get into it. Kusigcawu sokuqala sale nkundla sithola ukuthi umfundisi uphapheme, so wonke amalungu ebandla obviously ajabulile aze a-organize ngisho itaxi yokuthi bayolanda umfundisi esibhedlela. Mase bafika kasonto bezolanda usonto ukuthi bahambe naye. Athi usonto yazini khona la kumele siye khona sinompele angeke ngisaphumelela. We know that's a lie. She's probably shaking in her boots after finding out that umfundisi is awake. So bamshiya kanjalo usonto bafika esibhedlela, unesi atshela uMansibande ukuthi umfundisi bathe sebemlungiselela ukuthi ahambe wagcina sevale kumphefumulo waseshona kanjalo. And uMansibande was really heartbroken. She was devastated by the news because remember, she was betting on umfundisi's word and his story to help her flee from the accusations that were held against her. And so now she feels as though there's no one around, there's no evidence that she actually didn't commit this crime, and it's not her who in fact shot the pastor. So she's really heartbroken, and we see her go through all kinds of emotions here. And now Umfundisi Zondi is dead. Amalungu ebandla are completely heartbroken because this was their leader, this is their pastor. In the beginning of the second scene, we find Usonto thinking very deeply about the fact that Umfundisi is awake. She's obviously shaking in her boots. She's terrified. She doesn't know what to do. And then Umbele comes in to find her at home and asks, hey, indabunga hambanga namalungu esonto to go and fetch Umfundisi. Usonto lies again and she says, no, imoto ibisigcwele ebebona ukuthi bengekazangene emotweni so wavele wathi abahambe, which is a complete lie, right? And then Umbele tells Usonto that he had been speaking to Mansibande before he came home, and it's just been discovered that Umfundisi has passed on. And Usonto is relieved by this news. And Umbele leaves the house and she doesn't even waste time. She gets on the phone and she calls Umtofi to come through. She's like, pull up. Umfundisi is dead. Well, she doesn't say Umfundisi is dead, but she's like, hey, pull up, right? And then as soon as Umtofi gets there, Umtofi threatens Usonto ati, if you don't have imali yami, indodakazi yakho angeke isaphila namhlanje. So he threatens Usonto and tells her that he will pick up Uzihle from school and kill her. And obviously Usonto is panicking because she doesn't know what she's going to do if Umbele finds out that Uzihle died at the hands of Umtofi. And she doesn't even know what she's going to tell Umbele if Uzihle ever dies, right? So Zihle, a couple hours later, comes home safe and Usonto's relieved again. She asks her if there's anything wrong because she obviously thought that Umtofi might have gotten to her, but it seems like Umtofi did not do anything to Zihle. Umtofi pulls up a few hours later, and so Umtofi pulls up a few hours later because Usonto got on the phone to call him to say, hey, come home, I just need to talk to you. I mean, come to my place, I just need to talk to you. Umtofi afike, eyitshela ukuthi okay, Usonto useyiphethe imali yami ajabule, kanti masefika khona uyajabha because Usonto still doesn't have the money. So Usonto asks that they speak in private, and then she sends Uzihle to go buy airtime, run a little errand for her so that she can speak to Umtofi in private. Usonto then reveals that she's planning on getting Umbele killed for the insurance money or for the inheritance, amafa akhe. So Usonto tshela Umbele about Umtofi about this plan. Umtofi agrees. Usonto asked Umtofi to kill Umbele so that she can give him or Umtofi half of the money that will come from the inheritance or the insurance, and then Umtofi can finally leave her alone. We see in this scene that in the past, first of all, Usonto never really faced any consequences for her actions. She killed someone's wife and she got away with it. The person who actually faced the consequences and actually went to jail was Umtofi. So when people go too long without consequences, they almost start to think that they can get away with anything. And this is such with Usondo. It's so easy for her to plan these murders. It's so easy for her to find the next, to commit the next crime to get what she wants, because she's never really faced any consequences. Kwisigcawu sesithathu, uMthofi comes home and then he doesn't find Usondo. He starts to worry and even goes to the neighbors to ask, Usondo. We meet uDlamini here, who is actually the neighbor, and then he tells him that no, Usondo besanda kuhamba ngemoto manje, so akekho endlini. Abuza ukuthi ayibo awunawo yini ukhiya wongena, athi umpela no, nginawo ukhiya kodwa ngivamise ukushiya endlini ngoba uSonto uhlala esendlini, uSonto akaphuma akayindawo. Yabo. And then uDlamini warns Umpele to stay on the lookout, because there are things happening in his home that he is not aware of. There are men coming into the home in his absence when he's at work. Athi uMpele athi hayibo, abafana banjani laba bangenayo? And then athi uDlamini, labafana are very dangerous and they usually are carrying guns when you are not around, and bakila ubugebengu, and uDlamini uyasola ukuthi uSonto uwenza ubugebengu nalabafana, right? uDlamini also tells uMpele that he suspects ukuthi le ndaba, the reason why they're always meeting at Umpele's home has to do with money, because he once heard uSonto arguing with uMthofi about some money, and so uDlamini says, I think this all has to do with money. Obviously, Umpele is left shattered because he feels like he's never heard anything from Usondo. Usondo has never told him anything about men that come into the home. uDlamini, he basically says that he suspects that they want to kill Umpele, they want to kill you, so that they can then spend the money from the insurance fund or from amafa akho benze ubugebengu, baqhubeke nobugebengu abakwenzayo together. And then Umpele could not believe his ears, obviously, and he even had a slight headache from hearing all of this. But before, I just want to mention, before uDlamini, spilled the beans to Umpele, he actually asked Umpele to pay him a little bit of money, because he said, hey, yazini, njengomiwe, so maybe a little 20 rand or a 10 rand would do before I can tell you these news. So we can also see uDlamini has a love for money. Not only does he have a love for money, but he's clearly somewhat of an alcoholic, or he loves to drink. So then Umpele gave him some change, and then he finally shared the story with Umpele. At the end of isigcawu sesithathu, Umpele wagcina esethi yena uzobona abameli bakhe, and then he will take it from there. So Umpele was going to see his lawyers about this and see what they have to say. So kwisigcawu sesine, we find Umpele at his lawyer's office, and he basically tells his lawyer everything that uDlamini had shared with him. We meet uNtshangase, who is Umpele's lawyer, and also it seems as though he's his, in charge of his estate. So he's in charge of his inheritance and his insurance and so forth. So uNtshangase is a very integral part of Umpele's life, right? And so Umpele tells uNtshangase that he doesn't know why Sonto would want him dead, and then uNtshangase replies that there are many reasons why wives kill their husbands. So uSonto might have found someone, so it's either utholiso kelisha noma ufuna ukudla amafa, so she wants his inheritance. And Umpele wayengaziqondi izinto ezazenziwa nguSonto. Kwakwenzeka izinto eziningi emzini wabo uma Umpele engekho, kodwa umkakhe angambikeli ngazo. So at this point again, Umpele is confused. He's asking himself questions. Why are these things happening in my home? And why am I not being told about them? And he starts to recall the first time he saw this lesis gebengu, lesis phuma kwakhe, and he remembers Sonto's lies. Okay, so he's obviously very concerned. He doesn't know how to solve this problem, right? And then he had hope that uNtshangase would help him solve this. And so uNtshangase says, no, why don't we just meet tomorrow morning and then we'll figure this out together. Are we recording? Yes, we are.